Hi guys, I have another new handbag here to show you, and this is one of my recent purchases. As you all know, I have been buying Fendi handbags like crazy and I'm still expecting another one this week. So this arrived yesterday. This is a Fendi Zucchino handbag. If you have been watching my channel, the previous video that I made, the last two that I featured my Fendi handbags, I did mention that Fendi and me, especially the canvas bags, don't really work because I end up either giving it away or selling or consigning my Fendi canvas handbags. And it's not because of the functionality, but it's probably because of the structure, because canvas bags are very collapsible, therefore they don't hold their their structure, and I prefer well structured handbags, well shaped and formed handbags. However, the advantage is that it is light, so you could fill it up to the brim and not be bothered by the weight at all. Okay, so that's what I dislike in a Fendi canvas handbag. However, that doesn't deter me from buying. And I think this bag and I will get along pretty well because it is just too pretty, guys. And I don't know exactly what the name of this model is because it has a giant flap Fendi plaque in gold over there, and it has chain leather straps on both sides. And of course, the leather strap would sit on your shoulder for easy or for convenience, and so that the weight of the chain won't overwhelm your shoulders. So I really like that. It's like a resting pad, or it doesn't have a pad at all. However, that's a very clever idea because I really like the gold chain hardware, guys, and this is in the Zucchino brown and with leather dark brown trimmings, and I've never seen this kind of style, so this is kind of newish to me. You see, Fendi handbags are well known for their baguette, forever mama, um, croissant, and Mia's, but this resembles the Mia handbag in a way because it has chain straps, but not completely. So I still have to find out the exact name or model of this particular handbag. And what surprised me is that this is actually a very large bag. It's massive. So I don't know. I have been buying, large XL grande size of Fendi handbags lately. So this is in a cloth canvas, so it's pretty light, and so it's very manageable. And I bought this, guys, in a practically newish condition. You would know that a Fendi handbag is super new when you could still smell, or any other handbag in general, when you could smell the leather. And of course, you look at the plaque. First thing, Fendi bags, the first thing that gets scratch up is the big FF plaque. So if it's scratch up, you know that it's worn. But this one is just pretty new. Okay, so I'm lucky to have this. I don't even know how I got this. I just bid on it last minute and I won it. Okay, so so far so good. I've been bidding on things like that, and I've been lucky at the last minute, and yeah. Okay, so we'll go to this handbag. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so what struck me to what surprised me was this big plaque here. This is the ever famous Fendi plaque, right? But look at the size, guys. This is like almost 4 inches in length, guys. 4 inches in length, and I would say 1.5 inch. Is it 4 inches? Guys, almost 4 inches, and 2.5 to 3 inches in height. So you can just imagine that. So this is my first time to see a plaque that big. Unless it's the buckle one, then it's something else. But this is not at all that heavy, as that was my complaint in my buckle bags, because the hardware on that one was just too heavy. Okay, so I'm doing a review and comparison at the same time, so you could always go with the flow, especially if you've watched my Fendi handbags, because those are Fendi handbags have been recently my my favorite handbag brand to buy at the moment. I'm through with the Louis Vuitton phase, guys. I've had that for like 5 years, 7 years. So I'm with the Fendi thingy right now. Okay, so this is the hardware, and it's magnetic as usual, and it has the made in Italy there, and made in Italy, and the Fendi thing here. So you always look for those things when identifying an authentic piece. Although, as I've mentioned, there was only one bag. The baguette Zucca bag, the embroidered bag, did not have any of these. However, it is, nevertheless, it's still a real Fendi handbag. It just didn't have this on the side. Okay, so, and of course the FF Fendi here, don't forget that. And this is the front of the bag, and it's pretty new. Like, it has never been used at all. It still smells like you just took it out of the thing. And I just love this. It's shiny, guys. It's very shiny, and look at that. It just looks so crisp, and just really new. And yeah, so sometimes, you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you get a very tattered handbag, but I didn't expect this to be this newish. And it has like a seam here, and yeah, so this is the back of the bag, and look at all the stitches. Of course, you have to investigate this and everything. You have to be very meticulous, and to the point of I'm even doubting things that are authentic to be inauthentic because of my of my meticulousness. I don't even know if that is a term. I'm just really so nitpicking here. And what amazes me is this one. I've never seen a Fendi bag folded on the side like this, so it's really nice. So it doesn't have, so it looks like it has a base shaper, but it actually doesn't have a base shaper. But the bottom looks like it's thicker because of the folding here, the folding going on in here. Because in the other Fendis that I've featured, especially the tote bags, they did have like a very thin base shaper here, but this one doesn't have any of that. It's just that the canvas on both sides have been tucked in and sewn in, so it looks pretty. I think this is more sturdy than the others when it comes to scratching. I'm not really sure, but it's still made of the same material, so it will still scuff nonetheless. Okay, so we look at the Fendi plaque, a hardware. So it always has a Fendi there, and of course there's a tiny hole there always, and this has the FF there. And yeah, I'm just walking you through it, just showing you this, so you can just see how neat it is. And this one is not that weighty though. It's not like metal. I don't know what kind of material this is. This is lighter than a chain, so I'm not really sure what material this is. The reason why, I compare this to a Mia bag, because it has this chain but interwoven with with a fabric canvas. So yeah, so I don't know what kind. It doesn't make that metal sound. Maybe it does, but not quite. So it's still light. So it's still light. Because one thing I've noticed is that my Mia handbags, they are pretty, how do you call it, pretty heavy, because I've been getting the large ones. Okay, so I just stuck this with things. So okay, all right, there you go. And and this has one of the new tags of Fendi. Okay, just this brown leather here, and it has the serial number over there. As I've mentioned, I am still not into interpreting Fendi serial numbers, because I'm just too busy right now to, yeah. And one good thing is that you could pull this out entirely, and so it's really really newish, guys. I don't see any, I've been smelling it. It still smells of, it's really really nice. Okay, and this did not, of course, since it has a different tag. Normally the tags that you see are the sewn in leather tags here, so with the serial number, but this one is the squarish Fendi thingy, so it looks like the Toujours Fendi serial number. And it has this the authenticity and a thingy like that. So this is the zipper pull, which only has like a stitching on. Oh, so it's double. Yeah, it has a stitching on the thingy. Okay. And of course you have to look for the underneath the zipper. I always look underneath the zipper if it's flimsy or something. Of course this is not a fake thingy, but it's just that those are the things that I always look for. Okay, just a minute, guys. As I've told you, I'm downstairs, so I have one hand holding this camera or this phone. That's why it's very hard for me to yeah. Okay, so that's the FF. You always have to look for especially the right font. And yeah, so this is, I love, I'm good. This will stay in my collection, and for now, until I wear it out to the max. And yeah, so I was just surprised yesterday, because I was thinking this was like just sometimes when I buy bags, guys, I really don't pay attention to, that is my problem. I really don't pay attention to the details. Sometimes I don't even read the whole description if I like what I see. And you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. But yeah, so I was expecting this to be just a regular mama bag size, but it turned out to be a lot bigger than that. Okay, so it's lying flat right now. So guys, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's almost 17 inches lying flat. So this is a massive handbag. Although this is not the biggest Fendi handbag I've had, because the other one that I have, the Chef Zucca, was 19 inches, to the point that it just looks like just so big, like a weekender bag. Okay, so, and this one is like 13 inches. 13 inches there. And I think this is if you're just going to yeah, 5 to 6, just on the folded bit. So this will actually expand, of course, up to 10 inches, but I'm just relying on the folded bits of this handbag. So guys, I just love this Fendi handbag. I do like the Forever Mama. I don't like the croissant. I like the tote handbag, however, it's just too small. I think I have to get the medium tote, so, or the vertical tote, so it would accommodate more. It does hold a lot, but it's just not working out for me. So okay, so we'll see. This is, I got a good deal on this one, guys, and I just love this. So far, this is the newest handbag that I've ever bought so far, and it just really surprised me because I was thinking, because the pictures on the internet were just flimsy, they were not nice and all that. So that's why we shouldn't judge sometimes the pictures alone, because like me, you know, probably some people can't just take a nicer picture, like like me. I'm very, I'm crap at taking photos. But yeah, so you just don't discount photos that look blurry or flimsy. I just love the style because when I saw it, I don't have that kind of Fendi style. It also has like a folding here. Okay, so this is like a hobo. It's like a hobo style, and it's really, really big. And I look forward to using this handbag. And I'm very lucky to have found this at a good price. And it is incompletely, I would say this has never been used. Yeah, it was stated there that this is newish and has never been used. And I can just smell the leather, guys, and it's just I just love the smell of the leather. And of course, if there is no scratching on the plaque, yeah, and this one is clean and everything else is clean, you would know that it has never been used. So there you go, guys. Okay, bye.